Coach, we're back for another week.
Another week, man.
Got practice in tonight. Tuesday, little Tuesday practice here. The rain held off. You did the rain dance.
I did my dance rain dance. When outside, I took my shirt off, and it cleared up.
Cleared
it
up.
never fails.
It
It never
cleared up.
fails.
Isn't it amazing, this beautiful new facility? You guys get to get work out here.
It is.
Just says a lot about the district and how they support kids.
Girls soccer was out here before we got the district tournament going on, so he practiced for an hour and a half, and then we come in. And just great facility. We were talking about the lights. I turn the lights off, and in a flick of an eye, we can get them turned back on.
When you're saying to turn the lights on, and you got to call somebody
Right.
on the iPad.
On the iPad, man. Clap on, clap off. So it's just great facility, a lot of great people, a lot of work, and this facility will be greatly used.
Yeah, it's going to be used for years to come. Well, had a great week last week, coming off of a 52-12 game against South Odom. Just a great all-around performance by the team.
It was a great, probably one of our better team victories against a good team. I mean, they're very well coached, a lot of good athletes, got a lot of respect for their program, but our guys came in, and it's always kind of tricky during fall break. The kids
Right.
don't know if they're getting up or something, so we had a morning practice on Friday, and the kids came in focused and did what they had to do, so very, very happy for our team on Friday.
If you start with the defense, it just felt like a lot of high energy on the field. JoJo was making plays, and Peters was back, right?
Yes.
I mean, he led the team in tackles. I mean, it just felt like good energy from the defense.
And I'll give you a name that gets going, Christopher Reed. People
Yeah.
don't really stress him or throw the ball at him, but he's a talent starting to get some looks from colleges and stuff. And so, we often forget about him because he's a quiet guy, but he's a top tier corner, man. And so I have a lot of
Can
respect
lock
for
it
him.
down.
Ward, defensively pretty good, run back a kick, and so those
Neo
secondary-
keeps making
Neo
plays.
makes
You got Tackett up at the top of the tackle list right now, but just seeing a lot of guys make plays on the field.
Everybody's a star in their role, and that's what it takes to win football games.
Yeah, and the depth there, right?
Yes.
You can see, the offensive side of the ball. Fox came in. Wasn't a lot of offensive
Right.
plays in that game, but Jalen came out, had 2 touchdown
He did.
catches, big bounce back game for him. So that was great to see.
No, I think just offensively, man, we kind of was hitting on all cylinders. Like I said, Jalen was able to bounce back 2 long touchdowns. All those guys. Hodge was
Yep.
4 for 50. Amari 4 or 5 catches. Champagne gets to come in. Him and David Jones get some catches. I was happy for Jace.
Yep.
Really got some meaningful action. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Got a series to really, because at some point you never know.
That's
what
right.
the quarterback situations you might need him. And so I thought the offensive line played really well. Didn't give up any sacks against, kid going to Louisville. Their defensive line was pretty good. We had watched them in the weeks prior. They were pretty dominant. So just happy about the overall group.
Yeah, just up and down the line, seemed like everybody doing their job. And then, special teams is something no one always likes to talk about, but take a freshman kicker that's come in.
Yeah.
Come
Cash
on,
money.
man, cash money.
Cash money's the guy in the
Cash
half
money.
deal, baby. No, he's done a good job. He made the field goal, 7 for 7 for extra points, and then he's placing the ball where we want it. The one time I don't think we were supposed to get the own side, but he did, and so I gave him a high five. And then Coach Curl kind of got on it, but no, Coach Curl and his son do a great job, special teams wise. But I'm very happy with the way Cash is. As a freshman, man, he's on the upper percentile in the state, I think, for
I don't think he's he's
Maybe
almost missed only
maybe
one for the
you know what I'm saying?
year,
And so,
hitting his field goal. So,
Yep, so no,
it's a
excited
lot
about that.
for a young guy to come in. And then also on the special teams, Ward comes in.
Yeah.
Golly, man, you see that speed on display. When he broke it free, got some blocks, but that was a big time.
He's a talent,
return.
man. Like I said, we haven't been able to get him a lot. He's had an ankle for a few weeks, so I'm having to get him the ball offensively. But special teams, I always tell him, that's touches, man. So
Yeah.
punt and kickoff return, if you kick it to him, man, he can take it the distance at any time.
Coach, you jump right back into another district play. Collins, Coach Lucas and those guys, those district foes.
Yes.
They know a lot about you, and you know a lot about them. So it's going to be a good battle.
I told our guys, he's won a state championship, so he's a brilliant offensive mind. And now Coach Matthews, who I coach with at Lafayette, I probably learned more offense from him than I have anybody. The 3 or 4 years we spent in Lafayette. And then they got Coach P. Coach P was here for 5 or 6 years, so they got 3 brilliant offensive minds. So we got to be ready for anything. And then their defensive coordinator, I know him pretty well, and they've done a really, really good job of focusing a lot more on the defense side. They fly around a lot. Middle linebacker, number 11 is really, really good. Number 4 is a lockdown corner. So now, anytime you play in the district, man, it's a good game. And what scares me is they have so many brilliant minds on the sideline, man. So we got to be ready for anything and be ready to play sound football.
Yeah, I mean, Gooden has made plays in the district since he's been,
Freshman, man.
since he's been a freshman. So he knows how to make plays, and they'll be ready to go. Just preparation for this week. You've been pleased so far with what
Absolutely.
you've seen.
2 good days. Monday's always a scout day, and I used to just claw my eyes out because a lot of talking and I like it to be kind of structured. But it's been really, really good with more coaches we have, and everybody kind of man their own groups and a lot of communication going on. Today was a lot better practice, a lot higher energy. I'll tell you one thing, and I'll give a shout out to Josiah McKee. He's playing a lot of scout.
Yeah.
And he's kind of got those other guys who are the stars. So let's get working. It's not about our first or second team. Let's get working. So our intensity in practice has really picked up, and that was one of the things we wanted to emphasize during the off week. I kind of thought, how we practice, we fight and we talking trash. It's just how we get ourselves going. And so JoJo's really been very instrumental in us really having up-tempo and intense practices.
Well, when you got your best players leading out front by
Absolutely.
example, that's when you got a chance to have a real good team. So, Coach, the community always travels well.
Absolutely.
Let's get a big crowd that's going to head over to Collins and watch this game and go compete for another victory here in the district.
Look, it's one game a week, and we want everybody to come. And shout out to our student section, man. Those guys gals have been great, man. And so we want everybody to come down Friday night to Collins. This will be a great environment and help cheer us on to another district victory.
That's what we'll do. So, Coach, we'll look forward to another week. Everybody's waiting for Friday nights around here.
Friday nights,
That's
they love it,
everywhere
baby.
you go in the community. You go to the barber shop, go to eat somewhere in town. Everybody talks about Friday nights, so it's means a lot to the community, and we'll looking forward to supporting you guys.
Football's important here. I always say it.
All right,
Appreciate
Coach.
it, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.
All right.